Welcome everybody, welcome. Let's get our Zoom set. We are ready, it's Friday, we are excited. Let's get our music going. Let's start this weekend properly. As you've seen in the last episode, we've been working on some keys. We're going to finish our cart hacking key today.
My best stand starts.
First, we got to get our music going. And we got to hook up our juice. Guys, thank you for being here. We just started. Bear with me as we get our music going. Appreciate you tuning in. All right. So, quick little recap. We'd started a series making keys, which we were perfectly happy doing. These keys here, well, they're for this trunk. Awesome. Then we went to get groceries and we forgot our quarter. So after that ruined our day, we're now making a key to open shopping carts. What's left to do here is add the notch in the end so that we can extract our keychain back from the cart after releasing our cart, leaving us free to leave that cart for other people. Let me get a little cleaned up here. We'll get our shout out page ready. My daughter made me a book. She says, "Dad, you always have ideas laying around the house. Here's a place to put them all." And she used her little sewing machine and some tape to stitch all this paper together. How wonderful is that? Because she's right, I do have a lot of papers laying around everywhere. Welcome, guys, welcome. All right, let's get to it. Essentially here, what we want to do is find the center of this. Might need to find some tape for this, actually. Maybe we'll make a mark and we'll eyeball it. How about that? Guys, make sure you hit like and subscribe for me. Let's get our files going. Appreciate you joining in. I used to have tape. That's okay, it's not vital. We will just start scratching this very gently. We'll make a few marks with a permanent marker at about the halfway point. It's these side ones we really want to start watching. And then our goal is to kind of link these two. We will get more precise once we start really digging at it here. Rakasaka, welcome. We'll go with the flat one first here. Appreciate you guys joining in. Let's lower this a little bit. Hope you're having a great Friday so far. I know I am. This should be a pretty fancy looking key by the time we're done. Again, just to recap, we were building keys. And right now we're building a key that unlocks a shopping cart. I don't know if where you're from, you have the locked up shopping carts. Well, we do, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of forgetting my quarter. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe too. We will be field testing this, but I'm not going to live stream the field test. It'll just probably be a short that I upload. So we'll try to go in an even manner. And just knock off these edges. There's still a burr from yesterday. And for anyone just joining in, I will give you a little tour here. So what we have here is doesn't look like it yet, but it will be a key to unlock shopping carts. And this design will allow us to actually not have our keys dangling from a shopping cart. Because this is obviously going to be a keychain. And we should be able to get it finished today. Thank you guys for subscribing recently. The channel growth has been tremendous. So we want to be careful here to kind of keep this even, so we don't lose sight of the center. We also want to be careful not to stab these incredibly sharp files through our fingers. Later on, I have a box here we'll be opening. One of my biggest fans sent me some tools which are going to help us for the finishing of this. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Any questions, fire them off in the comments. As always, make sure you hit that like button. So it seems counterintuitive. What we are copying here is a quarter. Here's a nice Canadian quarter. So here you have to put a quarter into a shopping cart to retrieve it. We're going to eliminate that, and we're also going to be able to take this back out of the shopping cart. So we won't have to worry about our keys dangling in the wind. And we'll be able to leave that cart free for the next person. And once more, I was perfectly content making my regular old trunk keys until I forgot the quarter when I went shopping. Now I'm on a vengeance arc against Big Cart, and we are winning. Alright, let's pop it out, see how even we are. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. So we'll try to keep this symmetrical. Oh, had Long Island Bigfoot walk through the chat. Hopefully he's on his way to film some forest videos. I'm going to move this one up a little bit. Hey, Gooler GT, thanks. Yeah, appreciate you guys being here. So this is our cart key. We have been on a key making kind of frenzy. We were making them for a trunk until I forgot my quarter at the grocery store. And now I'm kind of like Batman or John Wick, and the grocery store metaphorically hurt my dog. The dog being my ego and my wallet, because I had to drive home to get a quarter. Thanks, Cooler. Yeah, I try to. Sometimes I miss them. Something else cool about me is I run 2 live streams at once. So I can get a little scattered. Especially if I'm honing in on what I'm doing. But I've noticed some live streams are complete bull. Like they don't got a lot going on. It's kind of... Some of them are just videos too. I don't know how they do that. I have no option on my phone to just run a video as a live stream. So I don't know, there must be some software. Especially in this vertical format. That one's a bit too rough. Here we go, we've got a rounded edge. Oh, much smoother. Welcome, guys, welcome. Cooler GT, do you make content? Have I asked you this before? I'm sorry. I've dealt with a lot of new subscribers recently. Alright. It's got a little dent going there. Let's shimmy over to the other side. Little bit of forcing on the file. There we go. Got to beat the burr. Yeah, I've been there. Mine are always comments, though. I'm not allowed to comment for 24 hours because you're not allowed to say the truth sometimes. But that's okay. That's neither here nor there. But I'll make sure I subscribe to you. It's much easier when I'm on the PC. Guys, if you're watching, go subscribe to Cooler GT. Making a mark on this platform is extremely hard for some of us. I will switch her back to the other side. Wizard B, welcome. So what we have here is a key, believe it or not. Melody, welcome. This key is going to be for opening shopping carts, or unlocking them rather. So normally you have to stick your coin, and then you get your cart. Well, we're making a key that will give us a cart, but then with these handy notches, we can turn our key and extract our keychain. And then we can leave that cart for the next poor soul who forgot their quarter. Again, this all started, I was just happy making keys. These all go to a trunk I have over here. And that was all fine and dandy. Oops. Until I forgot my quarter one day. And now I'm on a vengeance streak against Big Cart because I'm not doing this anymore. I'm never going to bring a quarter to the store ever again. Thus, eliminating the possibility that I will forget that quarter. And I'm going to be a hero because I'm going to leave that cart open every time. So welcome to my mind and my insanity. Welcome to Only Carts. Wizard B, you make jewelry. Do you make content about that? Because I've lately really been feeling like I'm delving into that territory. 258 of you, wow. And where YouTube's giving me a flag here, says, viewer limit. Get more subscribers to get more live viewers. Make sure you subscribe, guys. You should. I've had a few people come through on my other channel as well. Because I was making these for my other channel, but with the Only Carts, the key fits really well. But they said, is this a jewelry channel? Finally, I've been looking. And I was like, oh, not really, but sorta. I mean, we're crafting at the very least. Carpenian. I hope I said that right. Welcome, guys. Yeah, like they were searching for a jewelry channel to watch. So I think there's a niche there if you have the skill. You should capitalize on that. Alright. You should. It only takes 50 subscribers to live stream, which is pretty cool. Let's do a little recap for the people just tuning in. Here we have a shopping cart key. We're replacing the need to bring a quarter to the store forever. I have a segment on my other channel called We're Not Doing That Anymore, and this is one of them. Guys, we are not putting the shopping carts, or the quarters in the shopping carts anymore. We don't need to do that anymore. There you go, Wizard B. Just hit the live button, and then it has to verify. It takes a day. But then you could be doing this tomorrow. And these live streams, I tell you, are the best way right now to grow your channel. It's easily 20 subs for 2 hours. I've gotten 80 subs, 270 watch hours in one session. And that's the most important part. You have desire. EV10, welcome. Give you guys the tour again. We're making that key. Here's some of the other keys we've made. If you're wondering who I'm talking to, I'm running a second live stream. So we started with making keys for trunks. But then I forgot my quarter at home when I went to get groceries, and thus began my villain arc, or a vengeance arc, and kind of a hero arc, since I plan to leave these carts unlocked for the next poor soul. EV10. Do you make content, Evie? Guys, I have a shout out page. If you want a shout out, let me know. Isn't that crazy? Roboxian. It's given me flags too. It says at 250 something watchers, it says I can't have any more. Guys, EV10 has a channel. Evie Loves Toka. She says it's new. I encourage you guys to check it out. Right here we've got some stainless steel. That trunk I showed you was $5. And then I made keys out of this piece of stainless steel I found on the road that had been run over by a car. Because upcycling and free cycling are some of my favorite things to do. This is the first key I made. This is the most recent one. It's been a lot of fun. That's right. And so here we're just trying to aim for these lines I have drawn. Not necessarily the middle ones. We just kind of need a little notch. Just enough so the machine grabs it where my fingers are, the cart. So when we turn it, we can actually just pull this out. We'll hit the switches to unlock the cart, and then we'll be able to pull our keychain back out. Meant we're making a key that replaces a quarter. Because I forgot my quarter when I went grocery shopping, and it awoken something in me, a fury, much like John Wick when they did that to his dog, or Batman when they did that to his parents. I mean, you could think of other examples and I will agree with it. And now we're going to be, you know, a hero. We're going to leave a cart every time we go now. That will not cost me a quarter. I'm also really sick of big cart, assuming I'm really poor. I haven't used a quarter to pay for anything in like 6 years or more. I'm sick of needing one. That's big cart's idea. They want you to be downtrodden and remember where you are. Okay, the curve's doing great. I'm going to take off some of this though. We want a bit more of a point on the top. So switch into the flat file now. Wizard B, I'm going to subscribe, so I hope to see that. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in and humoring my weird sense of humor. I appreciate you being here. If you guys could hit like and subscribe for me, YouTube will stop telling me that I have too many viewers. Thanks for the likes, guys. Well, that's good, Wizard, because I'll be on here for probably another hour and a half. Then when I get the kids, then I'll be home later. I'll watch you while I do my chores. Okay. So we got to bring this one down a little bit here. I don't think I have a bigger, curvier... Oh, I do. I think this is too big, though. Actually, maybe it's perfect. I can't wait, guys. Go subscribe to Wizard B in the chat. If you like this, you will like that. Alright, we're going to go slow with the big file. Oh, yes, sir. I do. Who are we talking to? It's Tio. Ikingno? Yes, I do. But I am Canadian. So we're not really allowed to even talk about them. I call them long distance hole punchers. But I'd love to decorate one or something, you know? Yeah, that file's working a treat. Decorating this will be really fun too. I'm not going to leave it some ugly nub. We're going to make it kind of aesthetically pleasing and make people want to carry it around. Eva Tenthi, thank you so much. Let's take this out, see if we're I think my lines are pretty even. We can see down, if I hold this perpendicular. So we got to get this side down a little bit more. It is imperative that the dimensions of this thing are a certain way, or we'll just get it stuck in the cart. Then I'll be mad at Big Cart. How dare you steal my free metal. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate all that love. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our field test. I would have loved to have a lock here to actually test. We do pick other locks from time to time. One of my last projects for the other channel was building a set of lock picks out of a windshield wiper and a rake tong. Yeah, you have to be really careful what you even say on YouTube. And then there's always somebody, right? Even if it's just an educational thing, there's always somebody there to report your channel. But making jewelry, that would be pretty cool. Again, guys, if you're just joining in, we're making a key that unlocks a shopping cart. We should be pretty close. We have to, when we get it in, turn it, so it will come out. I think just a bit more to the sides. I'll leave the top as it is. Yeah, save it for another day. Let's steal this edge off. Then we'll work it into there. Alright, now let's try to match it up on the other side. We're looking pretty good here. A little bit more for the top here, and then just a touch more on the side. And I think we'll be close to gold. It's just one side that has to escape. Then you can release it. From my sort of observations, I'm not, but power tools are kind of really hard on the ears on live streams. But I do run a little Dremel, and I have a jigsaw that I've cut the metal with. And I'm a power tool guy when I'm doing a job, and I really like using hand tools when I do my crafts and my hobbies. It just kind of gives me that time to think about what I'm doing and really enjoy what I'm doing. And then again, when you sculpt your own kind of things, it feels really good. Yeah, I totally get that. Also, it's been like minus balls outside, and we're just in the corner of my dining room, so sorta gotta keep it clean too. But the odd time I will fire up the jigsaw, or, you know, when I do the edges, I like using the Dremel. I switch my lights here, and then I run a bit of water over it. It seems to actually kind of attract people. The average view on these shorts, on these live streams, is only 14 seconds. Believe it or not, which is really easy to believe, actually. So you kind of have to hook people in and make the most of those 14 seconds, because it's people flipping through shorts is what it is, right? I'm with you there, Biggie Bob. I love the shoulder exercise of chopping wood, and just the overall aggression you can get out too. Me and my cousins, when we were younger, had to chop wood for his family. We'd build like fortresses in the forest, you know, stack up your logs between a couple trees. Yeah, you get it. Yes, wizard, you have been here. Unless we're transcending time. Well over that 14 seconds. But, like, I have a pages and pages. I write down the numbers of these live streams. So I had one that I had 68,000 views in total. But that's because the average view was 14 seconds. Which I get too, you know. Sometimes you are just scrolling. Sometimes people get scared away when you try talking to them too. They're, you know, antisocial. I get that too. Well, looking pretty even. Well, I appreciate that, guys. One person every 2 minutes. That's brutal. You make content though, Biggie? I'll definitely come subscribe to you. I think that'll work. I don't want to go too far. These marks are sort of the edge of where the quarter would be. I can see now I'm not very even either, but that's okay. We'll even it up, and then we'll leave her there. We'll field test it before I actually carve any more out of this. But we'll get into the decorating part now. Put a hole through the end. I also get too that, you know, sometimes people just gotta move on. I got lots of people who stop in, say hi, go, alright, we'll catch you later. And I appreciate it. And one more scratch on this side. Should be good. Welcome, guys, welcome. For all you people just tuning in, I'll show you what we're up to here in just a second. Hope you join the chat, those fine fellows. If you want me to subscribe to you, leave me a comment. There we are. So what we're working on here, if you are just tuning in, we're working on a key that replaces the need to bring a quarter to the grocery store. And with these handy dandy notches we put in it, after we insert our key to get the quarter, we will be able to turn the key and extract our keychain, leaving us the option to leave that cart free for the next poor soul, or lock it back up in its cruel kennel known as a cart corral. Also, what we're doing here, if you choose to leave a cart free, is ensuring the employment of cart collectors, which is an important job in society. You know, we wouldn't have train drivers, for instance, if someone didn't have to push a whole big load of carts around out there. You know, and what a job to work if you constantly feel like your job is on the line. So, if you're a cart collector, this one's for you. I think we too will flatten these just a hair. Because I know it's not the back of the coin that matters, it's that side. And remember, this is only a prototype. I may make another one that is a bit more aesthetically pleasing. This is more of a proof of concept kind of key. And guys, welcome, welcome. We were building keys. Then I went to the grocery store and forgot my quarter. So now we're building a key that replaces the quarter you need at the grocery store to retrieve the cart. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. Hey Panzer, we're making a key that replaces a quarter. I don't know about where you live, but where I live you need a quarter to get a shopping cart to go grocery shopping. I was making regular keys for an old trunk I have. Let me give you a tour of that. Then I went grocery shopping and forgot my quarter. Now I'm on a warpath against Big Cart and their humiliation rituals, and we are making a key that we can retrieve a cart and then take our key out and leave the cart free for the next person. Because we're pretty awesome around here. So the next time you go shopping and you have a free cart, think of me. We're pretty much done the design part of it, as far as functionality. Now we're just getting into honing in some sort of design. We are going to put this on a keychain, so we want it to be kind of aesthetically pleasing. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for the questions and the nice comments. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. Try to maintain a level of symmetry here. Panzer, that's so crazy, because here you can't. I'm in Canada, and at least at my store, when you put that pesky quarter in, you can grip about this much. And the machine, it's in the machine, right? The little slot for it all the way, and it has little teeth that grab it. And so that's why we've maintained the flattest outer edge of this quarter. So then we can turn our key and it'll kind of fall out anyway. We're going to shrink the diameter with this geometric shape. What country are you in, if you don't mind me asking? I've got a whole list of different areas. I'm trying to collect you all. Slovenia. Wow. I'm gonna have to get a globe at some point too and start pointing out all of my collection. Slovenia. Is it Slovenia? It looks like an Ania. I will do those shoutouts now. We've got Australia, Texas, we've got Missouri, Michigan, California, we have Utah, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Hawaii, Uzbekistan. We have Germany, Florida, British Columbia, Nova Scotia, Alberta, Ontario. We've got Brazil, Bangladesh, Nevada, South Africa, Sweden, Denmark, the UK, and now Slovenia. Oh, also Nepal and India. And the United Arab Emirates. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit those buttons for me if you want me to subscribe back to you. Make sure you leave me a comment and tell me what kind of content you make. I think it only looks uneven. There's a slight rounding on this edge, but we'll clear that up after. Right now, we'll just give her a few more of these. And then we'll switch up modes. I really got to look into some sort of engraving machine, but I want to think about that one. Because I would like to put some inscriptions on this. I don't quite understand your question, Panzer. Could you rephrase that for me? What dimension? That's sort of what I'm guessing. And welcome, guys. Thank you for the likes so much, guys. That means the world to us. What design? Oh, good one, Mom. Well, see, we have this logo here. You are on my Bigfoot channel. But in the background here, I'm also live streaming for a second channel called Only Carts. And they have this, either a cart or the Only Carts kind of handwriting logo. So I think that would look pretty neat in there. Perhaps just the OC part. I'm not too sure yet. Which is why I kind of want to look into what kind of options there are and see how extensive. I'd thought too, for the keys I'm making, that it would be nice to put some design on top. I mean, for now I can do a lot of things to the edges and actually punch through the material. But it would be nice to add some sort of decoration to it. And guys, if you're just joining in, we were on a streak of making keys that went to this trunk. But then I forgot the quarter when I went to the grocery store, and we've begun a whole new arc. So we're making a key that replaces a quarter in a shopping cart. I think I want to shrink the handle just a little bit more too. I've seen one of those. Actually, the neighbor asked me if I had one, and then she sent me a picture of what she was buying. I'm gonna ask her. How that one worked. It came with a little stencil even for the engraving part. But I wasn't sure if that, or even maybe just a little chisel set, like a super fine. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Again, I think we have it. Because it's that dimension there, right? Well, same dimension as a quarter here. And I can hold it, but if I turn it, I can release it. That's sort of the dream. We might have to thin the handle out, because I know that our collector things are pretty bulky. We got to get that handle past a certain point before it'll turn enough. Appreciate you guys tuning in, though. Let me grab a different file. Do the flat one here. I also think this is too long. I'm going to end up shrinking the length down a little bit. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. Make sure you hit subscribe. If you want me to subscribe back to you, leave a comment. Jolita. Okay, give me a second. I gotta practice that last name in my head. Staskevechut? Staskevechut? Thank you for being here. Sorry if I butchered your name. Guys, if you want me to butcher your name also, leave me a comment. I'm happy to do it. Alright, let's take a bit off this side. I appreciate you all tuning in. Hope you're having a great Friday, everybody. We've been bitter cold, but it's starting to warm up. And the sun is shining. I can hit that with the big flat one. All right. Bit more work to do here. Welcome, you all. Welcome. Just a little recap. you're wondering what I'm doing, we are designing a key that replaces the need for a quarter in a shopping cart. And then we will be able to turn our key and extract it from the shopping cart after the cart is free. We started with keys, then I forgot my quarter at home, and now I'm on a streak of vengeance against the grocery store cart company. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, please. The growth on these channels has been tremendous, and I couldn't do it without fine folks like you. And if you're just tuning in, I'll show you what we're up to here in just a second. So just once again, we're making a key that replaces the need for a coin in the shopping cart. Okay, here's where we get Ribbit Worldwide. So what we're going to do is we're going to free that cart. And yes, we are going to return it to the corral like good responsible citizens. But we're not going to lock it back up. We're going to be the people that leave that free cart for the next person. So, kind of like Batman, a little bit of vigilantism. They shouldn't have messed with me, you know? I love finding that free cart, but I hate relying on it. So instead of leaving a quarter behind, we're just going to leave a cart with no quarter and a bunch of people going, oh, the cart man has struck again. He's poured his divine blessings upon us. Thank you, cart man. I can hear them in my head right now. Children like crying and grandmas quivering at the knees. Because it's brutal. I've had to drive home for the sake of this bloody quarter. I'm not doing that anymore. And I can't responsibly sit by and watch other people have to go through that. They shouldn't have messed with my dog. I am here for blood. In the metaphorical sense. Hope you guys appreciate what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm John Cart. We had started on regular keys for this old steamer trunk here. Then I needed groceries and forgot the key, so that's all it takes sometimes. Change the path of history. One simple act. And who does Big Cart think they are? Treat me like that. Well, sometimes I get a little worked up in life, and I might say things that I'll regret later if I talk to the cashier. Plus, the cashiers there are all kind of sweet. And if Big Cart already thinks I'm poor enough that I'm carrying around a bloody quarter, I don't need those honeys thinking the same thing. Oh, here comes that guy. Here comes Bigfoot. He's gonna beg us for another quarter. That's just me, though. Or I'll get talking too much, swoon them over. Next thing you know, I'm paying child support. Same reason I don't go to the hospital for any reason. Nurses, man. Guys, welcome, welcome. Excuse my dirty talk. I think we're getting there pretty close. The machine does grab it right around the thickest part of the diameter. And when we turn this, it should dislodge our key. And not only that, because I don't like having my keys hanging from the cart. Yes, avoiding risks, again. Life is about preemptive actions and setting other people up for the win, you know? You want to heal society? Do a good deed for somebody. And what better deed could there be than a free shopping cart? Appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Ribbit, do you make videos? Because we will come and subscribe. I've got 2 channels running here right now. We can get you back. Are veterinarians cute though? The one on the phone when I did the cat sounded like it. And I don't want to get in any trouble, guys. I'm a man of God. Right? It's those scrubs. Something about those scrubs, guys. Trying to trap me. In my opinion. And as a humble servant of the Lord, I keep myself pure at all times. Alright, I can just see one little notch here. I want to kind of get this looking smooth. Then I will shrink the top a little bit. Then we'll start cleaning up the edges. Then I'll go field test it. I will bring my quarter as well, just in case. And if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna take a whole shopping cart. I'm gonna borrow it while I figure this out. All right, get the angle on here. Guys, thank you for joining in. If you are curious what we're up to here, this is a key, believe it or not. We had been building a series of keys. If you guys can guess that theme, let me know. There's a 4th one missing. but then I forgot my quarter at home when I went to the grocery store, and it made me grumpy. So now we're building a key to replace the quarter in the shopping cart, and a key that also allows us to extract our key from the shopping cart, thus leaving the cart free for future shoppers who have also forgotten their quarter. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Check out the people in my comments. Go subscribe to them as well. We have a beautiful community here. I appreciate you all tuning in. And we're taking shape now. A little less phallic than it once was as well. Which is good, because no one's left me that comment today. So we must not be reminding them of certain things. And if you're thinking about it, don't even think about it. All right, a couple passes here. It's hard to see, but I can see that this side is a little thicker. Guys, welcome, welcome. Just a slow taper here. Try and keep it nice and flat too. There we go. The length's not, it's a little too long. We'll put her there. I'll just start taking the end off. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. It goes a long way. It helps promote my little stream here. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button while you're there. If you guys want me to subscribe back to you and shout you out, leave me a comment. Just a tiny bit more. I actually kind of like that flat back now. I'll use it to poke a criminal in the eyeball if I need to. I started streaming 1 hour and 10 minutes ago. Usually around 11:30 my time I start. It seems to have been a successful time to do it. The traffic it picks up around then. I started them earlier, and then it still nothing happens till about 11:30. So I opt to do the chores before then. They're pretty good there. Let's do another little recap here for anyone tuning in. What we're trying to do is replace the need for a quarter at the grocery store when you need a shopping cart. So we're going to make a key. Well, we have made a key that will eliminate the need for the quarter by hanging this on your keychain. But with our design, our handy dandy design, if we turn our key, it will allow us to pull it out of the shopping cart. Hey Panzer, thanks. I really appreciate you being here. And yep, we'll be back again. I'll probably be streaming later this weekend. If not this weekend, I'll be back next week. Like I said, I got a whole series of other keys to make yet, so. Have a nice day. Guys, thank you for joining in. If you're just getting here, I'll give you a little tour in just a minute. Sometimes I can turn it and get a better sense of the symmetry I'm missing. And again, I think it's just because this side is a bit too wide. It doesn't have to be perfect, it is only a prototype. Proof of concept. And if I can get this to work, then we'll get into a real fancy one. Maybe do a giveaway or something like that too while we're at it. Okay. It is kind of a satisfying sound when it doesn't catch or scream or sing. It's a very satisfying action as well for anybody who hasn't filed something into perfection. I would recommend it. That's looking a little better. Could actually almost give this a little shot with that edger now. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Tell me where you're from and I will write it on my list and shout out your place. I'm trying to collect most of the world. Right now we basically go around the world. I just need a little bit right there too. There, we'll spin her the other way, give her a go. Guys, thanks for being here for my remarkable vengeance origin. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. But the gist of the story is I forgot my quarter when I went to the grocery store, and now we're out for vengeance against Big Cart by designing a key that will bypass the need to bring a quarter to the grocery store. And so not only will we be able to, instead of using a quarter to put in the cart, use our key, we will be able to turn our key and extract it from the cart. With these handy dandy little notches, they will bypass the latches, which will engage the lock, but we will already have the cart free. Okay, let's get some of these off this side. Then we'll soften the edge with the Dremel set here in a few. I just want to get the handle design perfect before we jump into any of that. Thank you guys for being here. I'm just knocking off the burr on the back side. Give us a better idea of what it looks like. Yeah, we have to put a hole in the back side here too. So I can see from that one side, we're a little lofty on the back. I think that looks pretty good. Still a little off. Most of it's not round. That should check all the boxes. Again, grabs the quarter in the middle. So we should be able to trick that lock after we've retrieved our cart. This side here just needs a bit more flattening. That was this side. And again, we'll just recap for the people just tuning in. We'd started this adventure making some keys. These keys go over here. And then I forgot my quarter for the shopping cart at home. So, instead of building trunk keys, we're working on a shopping cart key. And this key here replaces the need to bring a quarter to the grocery store ever again. And it'll give you the choice to leave the cart free for the next poor sap that forgot their quarter. Make sure you guys hit like and subscribe for me. Okay. We had a different series of keys going here too. This one was supposed to be a diamond. But we were rudely interrupted by my forgetfulness and my willing to do something extraordinary to avoid doing something silly ever again. Let's clean up some of these filings. Let's leave those behind. Remove our stuff and our gear. We'll get ready to run a bit of water here. Again, for anyone wondering where these started, they were just these blanks. And these blanks came from a piece of angled metal that I found on the road. So now we'll use the Dremel tool just to soften the edges a little bit. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate that tremendously. Okay. I do have a new set I wanted to showcase, but I think for now what we'll do, we'll just run this old bit I have. And I'll save the showcase for the next part, which will be polishing. Guys, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. So here I have a little syringe. I fill it with water. We'll run it over top of this while we slowly run a Dremel tool around the edge just to soften it up. Because while we are hacking shopping carts, we don't want to damage anything via rough edges. I don't need Big Cart filing a lawsuit against me for damaging their precious carts. Alright, and for anybody who is consistently listening, you might want to turn the volume down a little bit. I'm going to get my eye protection. This thing does spit a few shards every now and then. There we go. Alright, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm about to get at it here. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. Once we get the burr off the edge, it's not as wobbly. Well, thanks for subscribing, guys. I appreciate that. Never a dull day around here. Alright, for anyone just joining in, what we've got here is a key we're working on. We're just kind of smoothing the edges out a little bit. And this key is going to replace the need for a quarter when we go grocery shopping. And it'll give us the option to leave the cart free for the next person. Because we're awesome and we're heroes. Not all heroes wear capes. Some heroes push carts. I was content making regular keys until the grocery store forced my hand. Now I'm a cart vigilante and a shopping anarchist. Right. Feeling pretty good on that end. We'll flip it over for a second. This is all just to make it aesthetically pleasing and pleasant to hold. Because we will be putting it on the keychain. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. And on the keychain, we want it to look good. I know this part can be a little noisy, so I appreciate your patience. If you haven't, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the future work. A little bit of vibration here. If any of you have cavities you would like filled, let me know. I will schedule you an appointment. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate those likes. I always forget to say you can just double tap the screen and it will drop that like instantly. I normally too, I hate having keychains. This is a keychain if anyone's wondering. It's a keychain that is a key that will replace the quarter when you go grocery shopping. So you'll free the shopping cart, turn your key, and extract your key, and you will have a shopping cart without needing a quarter that you will be able to leave for the next person who forgot their quarter. But because it's also a keychain we're going to make, I want it to look as aesthetically pleasing as possible. Hence the overkill on the grinding here. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you for hitting like and subscribe for me. If you haven't yet, just double tap the screen. A little bit more here. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Alright, let's flip it over here. Again, if you're wondering what we're making here, it's just a little key for a keychain that will replace the need to bring a quarter to get a shopping cart. And this little key has this little trick where you can spin it and actually extract it from the cart after we've obtained it. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll be field testing this at some point. And when the channel grows big enough, we will be doing a giveaway. Welcome, guys, welcome. So we're slowly getting it nice and smooth. Again, we don't want to damage the coin slot for the cart. We just want to be able to hack it a little bit. So We're just knocking down all the rough edges. Appreciate you tuning in. Guys, make sure you scroll through the comments and subscribe to those guys. If you want me to shout you out, make sure you leave me a comment and I will do the same for you. I understand how hard it can be to get growth on this platform. Big business, welcome. Let me show you. This is it's like a rotary tool. It's kind of a knockoff of a Dremel called a Power Fist. Pretty neat little gizmo. It can go up to 25,000 RPM. And then on the end here, it's just a little tiny grit carbide bit. I don't think it's carbide, I think it's just stainless steel. And all we're doing is just knocking the edge off of our little key here. We had been building other keys. Here's some examples. There we go. And so this key goes to this trunk. And the key we had in the vise there is for a shopping cart, because I went to go get groceries and I forgot my quarter and I had to drive all the way home, and I decided I'm not doing that anymore. And so I've developed a tool to extract a cart, which will also give us the ability to remove our key, leaving the cart free without paying a quarter for the next person. Because we're pretty awesome around here. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for the question there, big business. I really need to put that painting in a stand. Yeah, I've seen other designs of this key, so it's a pretty useful thing. And because I'm not a huge fan of keychains, I'm trying to make it look as good as possible. And yeah, a rotary tool is a must. You must have one of these if you do any sort of crafting. You can get, as I've just been sent a whole kit, you can get a whole kit's worth of different bits and bobs. It's like a screwdriver drill, a drill I guess, but it's just smaller, a bit more versatile. Christian Truth. You've been missing my Vengeance arc. So, as you know, we've been working on these keys, right? Oh, you were on the only carts. Good, yes. So, I forgot my quarter when I went grocery shopping, and now we are almost done. We've developed a key that will release a cart. Thank you for watching Only Carts. I hope you're having a great day over there, wherever you are. I was wondering where you were. Oh, Hassan swung by the other day too, so I was relieved. I was worried about him for absolutely no reason other than parish social kind of belonging. Hey, right on. I'll go check for that later. Did you get a program for that, or like some sort of app? That's something I'm pretty curious about too. I use a edit, cut, something like that. It's a free app. So I do have to watch an ad for my video to be done, but it actually, the editor works really well. Sweet. Yeah, I got a few more minutes. I'm gonna go here. Probably another 20 minutes. I'm gonna wrap it up. Being Friday and all, I gotta catch up on a few chores before the weekend starts. Only Carts has been crushing these live streams. I've maxed it out, the view count, twice. So I appreciate that, Christian, too. I aim to please. And I wouldn't be here without the fine folks like you. Yeah, that OC channel's coming right along. On New Year's, we only had 50 subscribers because we tried to live stream, but we only just reached 50, so we missed it. I think we're over 200 now. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're working good on it there, bud. I think we're at the point that we're full hack mode, guys. So I can hold the quarter, but I can release this key. So I think that's all we need. We are cart liberators. The Only Cart stream has just been massive today, man. It gave me the banner twice saying, you need more subscribers to have more viewers. So we must be doing something right. Get some more water here. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Thanks for all the likes, guys. I hope you have a great weekend coming up. I'm trying to do a bit of streaming, maybe make some shorts. So make sure you go subscribe. I'm hoping it'll warm up a couple degrees so we can hit the slopes again. I had so much fun bringing the cart to the hill. Bit of roughness on this one edge. We'll try and knock that out. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Wow, 171. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit those buttons for me. Anyone got the time for me? I can't see a clock right now. Yeah, I couldn't believe we made it up the hill. That was a lot of fun. Beautiful. Only cards, how are you here when you're here? Look at your numbers. This stream only has 12 likes. It's been kicking the SBF streams butt 3 days in a row now. Okay, we're back. Sorry, folks, something got interrupted there. All right. We're back in action. Technical difficulties. The OC doesn't like the time travel. Might have been struggling to figure out where it was. There we go, 131 again. Welcome, guys, welcome. We'll blast off our last 20 minutes here. Crispy Builds, are you still there? I can explain this to you if you like. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties. So we're building a key. We had been building a series of keys, actually. These keys have a theme. If you can guess that, let me know. And this key is because I forgot my quarter when I went grocery shopping. So we're developing a key that will give us a shopping cart without a quarter. And then we can turn this key and extract it from the cart, thus leaving the cart free for future forgetful grocery shoppers. And they can have a free cart, because there's nothing better than a free cart. except free groceries. And Big Cart doesn't want you to have that free cart. Big Cart thinks you're so poor that you carry around quarters to pay stuff with. Big Cart is a conspiracy. And I'm like John Wick or Batman. And I'm not doing it anymore. I'm never bringing a quarter to the store ever again. Appreciate the questions, guys. Thanks for all the likes. 2 massive streams running at once here now. This one does have a little bit of a curve on the edge, but I think it'll be just fine. And again, we're just making a key to free shopping carts. We are the free shopping carts movement. Big Cart gave me a vengeance when I forgot my quarter. And now it's my life goal to make them pay. I am the John Wick of shopping carts. I am like Batman, and Big Cart, you know whatted my parents. I could ship somewhere in Canada. You want one? I have to, once this channel grows a bit more, once I reach 3,000 watch hours, I will be able to post external links, and then we can figure that out. Christopher Deacon. Yeah, we don't even have bags anymore. You have to bring your own bags, and if you forget your bags, you do the pitiful walk of shame out to your car, and then you throw all your loose groceries in the back. Or you can buy more reusable bags, but I have so many of those I could build a hammock and a small tent and a canopy for like 3 people. And we're not doing that anymore. That is a segment on the Bigfoot Show, a segment where we collectively, as a group, decide what we are not doing anymore. And putting quarters into shopping carts. We're not doing that anymore. So listen up, Big Cart. I'm coming for you. It's feeling pretty good though, guys. Couple spots. Oh, look at that. Has like the edge of a quarter. Have to get rid of that. We don't want nothing. Well, I want nothing that reminds me of a quarter. And after I make this key, I guarantee you, just like the last 6 years, I'm not going to use a quarter to pay for anything. Who the hell does Big Cart think they are? They can force me to carry these measly coins around. Thank you, Christopher Deacon. Yeah, that walk of shame. Man. That unites us all. When the revolution happens, we're all going to talk about stuff like that. In the new world, there will be placards of me, a hero, a liberator, the man who eliminated the need for quarters. Yeah, Christopher, I don't use a more aggressive bit. Because one, as a hobby, I'd like to take my time. I know it sounds weird, but slow roll. And then the more aggressive things get, the more mess it makes too. Especially this thing when I put the water on it. It spits everywhere. And so we're just slowly working it. And then I'm able to rattle off all my crazy aggressive thoughts. And repeat myself like 10 times. Like a geriatric patient. Thanks for the question. Make sure you subscribe for more of this. Yeah, and then these are like I'll show you the bit box here. This whole box of bits was set like $7. So that tells you kind of the quality we're working with. And the water just helps preserve the grit on there. And of course it pads the time a little bit here, right? Wizard B! Did you get your project started? Cartua! Right on, guys. Go subscribe to Wizard B. Kind of the same stuff. He's going to make jewelry. He's probably better at the jewelry aspect than me. Although maybe I'll plop a big fat diamond in this somewhere. On the handle, you know. Bling bling. Big cart. You think I'm poor? You think I carry quarters around? Get stuffed. You think a man with a diamond on his keychain? Oh, but then we're back into that territory, you know, where the cute cashiers are going to be like, oh, eyeing me up. Then we're back to the child support thing again, guys. Careful out there. Oh, yeah, smart. Especially for the peeps watching who have joined your following. I got about 10 more minutes. Thanks, Christopher. Christopher, do you make content? Because we will subscribe back to you. In fact, I will subscribe to you twice. Because check it out. I'm running a second live stream. How efficient is that, guys? If you're going to run a live stream, you might as well run 2 live streams. Overlap is good in this instance. And if your hobbies can align with each other for different things, you got it made. Yes, Wizard Bee, 10 more minutes. And then I'm going to clean up. I got to go get the kids from school. It would be 1:44, I think. That gives me time to finish the chores I neglected all morning. Guys, thank you for the likes. Make sure you subscribe. What we're doing here is building a key that eliminates the need to bring a quarter to the grocery store ever again and face the humiliating walk either back to your car or the humiliating drive all the way back across town to go home to get a stupid quarter. And then you don't look like a bum begging for change. You can also avoid the cashiers and avoid future child support. Christopher. So as you may have caught, on this channel here, I make some keys. That channel is called Saint Bigfoot, by the way. The Saint Bigfoot. So I got this trunk. That's going to be a project for that channel. And on Only Carts, we mess with wagons. And we have kind of pimped out little wagons that we do stuff with. We made some chains for the tires, filmed a couple videos going down the sled hill. You know, general goofing around. No limits, really. Yeah, Eastern Standard Time, or is it Central? No, Central would be like the time zone back, I think. No, I haven't seen those. What channel can I watch that on? That sounds like an Only Carts kind of thing, too. Turning, you know, childish ambition into reality. Boys never grow up. Their toys just get more expensive. Yeah, well, we are kind of old, so. What do you got for us? Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate that. For anyone just tuning in, we are making yet another key. This key is going to replace the need for a quarter in the shopping cart. And after we get our cart, we will be able to turn our key and pull our keychain back out of the cart, and we can leave that cart free for the next person who forgot their quarter. This all started when I forgot my quarter. Nothing wrong with that, man. You're hanging out with the right crowd anyway. And you do jewel smithing, so... Oh, happy early birthday there, Christopher. You're both younger than me, I'll tell you that. But I'm not 40 yet, so... That's about how old I am. Thanks for the likes again, guys. I appreciate that. Well, we've almost eliminated the quarter-ish feel and vibe to the edge of this. Like I said, once we get this done, we don't want to think about quarters ever again. Yeah, you know what? I have hope for Generation Alpha. I mean, I'm raising a couple of them too. There's even a couple Gen Zers I have hope in. There's a lot of millennials that I wonder about still. There's also a lot of Gen Z I wonder about. There's Gen Z I worry about, to be honest. '40's the new 40. Yeah, sure will be. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We're up at 168 on the Bigfoot channel. Those are beautiful numbers. I hope you're all getting primed for the weekend. $2.30. Wow. Christian Truth, thank you so much. Sorry I missed your comments there on the OC channel. We had a few hiccups. OC itself tried to jump in as a moderator, and YouTube timeline didn't agree with that, so... Oh, I'm flattered by that. And in the other chat, any square body truck is beautiful. An old Bronco is nice. I do like racer cars. I have a 2003 Protege 5 in my driveway that I desperately want to turn into a project hobby car. But ideally, any car without the engine light on. And that I can do the oil change at home. Because that's, you know what? Speaking of things we're not doing anymore, boys. We're not paying for oil changes. Do that yourself. Be a man. They want to take that all away from us. Yeah, good for you. That was actually one of my first videos, was doing a live stream on the car. Well, the SUV. It was one of the first successful ones I did too. Okay, Wizard, I lied. I'm doing 5 more minutes. It's hard to pass up the numbers when they're so beautiful. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the likes. Make sure you subscribe. The growth has been tremendous. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. If you want me to subscribe back to you, leave a comment. Yeah, oh boys, I love hitting stuff with hammers. Especially like demolition style. Okay, sweet. I will be sure to get to you. I'll get you back for all the lovely time you invested here today. If the kids don't eat me alive when they're off school. Sometimes they're pretty ravenous, you know. Alright guys, welcome. People just tuning in. What we're up to is making a key that replaces the need for a quarter when you go grocery shopping. This key will give us the option to leave the cart free for the next person. This adventure all started making keys. We're supposed to have a diamond in this collection, but then I went grocery shopping and I forgot my key, or not my key, I forgot my quarter, and then I had to do the drive of shame all the way home to get this quarter. So now we're developing a tool to eliminate that process, thus sticking it to big cart once and for all. Gileria Renee, we're prototyping this first. This is all by theory. This, in theory, should work. And then from there, we might find some way to sell these at some sort of merch store. So make sure you subscribe. There'll definitely be more content about this as well. Alright, though. I'm going to clean up a little bit. Gileria, thank you so much. You guys have been awesome. Okay. Let's get a little organized here. I want to thank you guys for tuning in once again. If you missed today's live stream, don't be sad, because we will be back again with a whole box of bits to play with and explore. Couple more blanks to be making keys out of. Again, we have to finish our diamond for this collection. I do have a couple sketched out back here. Right? Who does Big Cart think we are that we're all carrying quarters? I've not used a quarter to buy anything since like 2018 or 2019. So we'll find a solution. And we'll make it look pretty. Big Cart, if you are watching, I'm coming for you. Release the carts, man. Release the carts. I like my metal heavy, to answer your question. And if not that, it's definitely gold, which is a heavy metal. Alright, we gotta write down Wizard B. Because knowing me, since I don't remember a quarter, I will forget that name. But then I can catch you at 3 o'clock. Big Cart. Right? You know what else, guys? Did you know red peppers and yellow peppers and orange peppers are all just green peppers that are at different development stages? So, there's a conspiracy there. Big pepper, big cart. Right? Who makes the carts? We don't know. We don't know, guys. We're going to answer these questions in the future. I tell you all, I appreciate you for being here. Make sure you subscribe. We will delve into the mysteries of the universe. We are a science channel officially now. We are also for entertainment purposes only. Don't take anything I say seriously. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care out there.